Nah. My name is Citcamp Sedo. This is my finest hour. No big deal. Anyway, like I was saying, my name is Citcamp Sedo, and I'm back at it again just with another video. I really my videos ain't gonna be like this. I felt like this was kind of necessary, mandatory, just to express me more as a person, show really why I do what I do, the lane why I chose to be in, and really this video speaks for itself. I'm just doing my biggest inspirations, who really inspired me to go for it, who inspired me to show me like, hope is real, hope can be accomplished. Also, like, impossible is not real. You can do anything you put your mind to. My inspirations are people that beat the odds incredibly. They beat the odds. Just show me that impossible not real. If it's something impossible that you want to do, you can do it. So this is just a self-serving video, really, like just to show who my biggest inspirations are, who I really look up to. Just inspire me to keep going, keep moving. Like, whatever you're reaching for, whatever the dream God done put in your heart, you can attain it. Just, you got to go chase it. You got to go get it. You got to make sure that you dedicated and determined to go get it. So, all this is just about me and who inspired me. My whole campaign, or as y'all will know, my whole campaign is just about hope and accomplish hope, manifest the hope. And I really want y'all to understand, like, it can be done, because my inspirations help me understand that it can be done. I'm all about the people. I just started my channel to help and inspire people, to help show that you can do anything you put your mind to. You can reach your dreams. If you got some dreams, you can reach them. And so that's just why I'm here, for real. So let's just go ahead and get into the video. First, I got to go with that boy Rollo. Rollo found Goon for American Gangster. First off, free that boy. They got the free Rollo. He jammed up right now, but the reason I really just, I can't cap to you, like, Rollo music when what got me. I fell in love with Rollo because I seen his story. I seen what he went through, what he persevered through, and how he made it. This man, if you know anything about Rollo, you understand, like, bro, he came up from nothing. Like, he really didn't have anything going in his way. Nothing was going in his favor. He didn't, I had no dad in his life, and mama was a dope at it. He ain't had nothing going for himself, but he just said, you know what, I want a better life. And of course, he started doing what he had to do, and he came up. Like, that right there, it don't even sound like a real legit story, but the boy Rollo just made a way. And even on the musical front, like, Rollo music, that boy Rollo hard to me. I feel like Rollo just super hard. Like, even to him to be able to break into the rap game how he did is unprecedented. Like, it's not normal. And all he did was have a hope. He had a dream in his heart, and he said, you know what, I want to do this, and he got it. That's one of the biggest, richest stories I done seen in my life. Man, it's a person who literally stayed in the A, like, stayed only 15, 20 minutes away from my house. That really touched me. Like, man, this person stayed only 20 minutes away from me, but it's the same individual that really changed people's life, that bought a whole apartment complex for him and his people. Like, this man really lived the American dream, and he did it in such a way where it wasn't about hate, it wasn't about, like, pride, it wasn't about nothing else except, I'm going to put on for my people. You dig? And he did exactly that. And that boy, just came up and made a way, like a major way. And that, like, is the biggest story. Like, man, if he can do it, I feel like that right there is just, you can't tell me that hope not real, that hope can't get you to where you want to be, that you can't chase your dreams and it gets you where you want to go. You're going to get where you got to go. You just got to keep moving and keep going. And that's one of the biggest things to learn from Rollo. Keep moving. Rollo just told me, bro, keep moving. You can do what you want to do. It's going to come with bumps. It's going to come with hardships. But at the end of the day, you're going to reach your goal. You got to just stay focused and keep going at it. And that's the number one thing I learned from Rollo. That boy Rollo just really changed my life. It's crazy. Number two, none other than Gucci. That boy Gucci Mane. LaFlare. Wow. Mr. 1017, like, man, that boy Gucci. If you know me, you know I rock with Gucci 10,000 wow. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. The boy Gucci one of them figures, like, he just seemed larger than life. He came from Alabama, moved to the east side of Atlanta. You see what I'm saying? And then, some way, He done parlayed that up to like being one of the biggest top rappers ever. And Gucci's story is so inspiring and amazing. It's so inspiring and amazing to me because Gucci Mane music ain't the best music. It ain't just like Gucci was coming up, you know, had like the hooks and the bars that everybody was making back then. Gucci came with his own style, his own flow, his own everything, and said, man, if you don't like it, you know what I mean? You ain't got to. But he ain't stopped moving. He didn't stop going. And it's like, this man came from East Atlanta, Custer, you know what I'm saying? Boulder Creek, Gresham, like all these different places that, you know, it's like, bro, how you making it? How did you make it? You made it. Simply like the same things that Rollo went through, the same things, you know, just I'ma just keep moving, I'ma keep going, I'ma go ahead and find me something, I'ma reach it, I'ma aim for it, I'ma go at it. And no matter what, I'ma get to it. You did. The boy Gucci just really, his story is huge because Gucci made a lot of pitfalls, a lot of mistakes in his life. Gucci did a lot of things, you know, people would say wrong, but, you know, he grew up in an environment that shaped the way he thought. Gucci did a lot of stuff wrong, but yet he always overcame. He always came up. He always put his people on. He always made a way for other people to come in behind him simply because, you know, he was just a genuine-hearted person. You seeing stuff like that, for me, I can't, like, you can't get more bigger than that and not have been real with your people. This man Gucci came up at the mud. You see what I'm saying? And he had a whole different style before Gucci came up. Like, people was talking about how sorry, how trash he was, bro. But you look at where he started at in '05 to what we in 2022 now. He's still on top of the rap game. I was 4 years old, Gucci Mane was rapping. Gucci was rapping, going hard, and he made it. And you can see he's still at the tier top level. Even when everybody was saying he sucked, everybody was saying he can't do this. Everybody was saying Gucci this, Gucci that. Gucci to this, Gucci to that. He too wild, he can't do this, he can't do that. He still came up and said, forget what y'all said, forget what y'all say. I know what I can do and I'm going to just go and do it. And he did it. You know what I'm saying? And he had an impact on me so much. Like, even in my A-list, I put LaFlare in my A-list. LaFlare hard. You know what I'm saying? And Gucci got his own style. He not just, you know, he not going to play with the rules. He not going to play by y'all rules. He going to do what he going to do and he going to win at it. Like, he really wins at what he does. And it's like coming from a position of that, everybody saying you ain't this, people talking about your music, but yet he's still making it. Gucci got one of the most plush, extravagant, biggest, largest, hugest catalogs in history for an artist, period. You know what I'm saying? And he making money off of all that music. And it's just straight up like he made the way. And it's crazy because all that boy did was have a plan and he went and got it. That boy had a real plan and he just went and got it. Regardless, despite anything nobody else had to say. And he one of the biggest rappers, period. You dig what I'm saying? Like, he one of the biggest rappers, period, throughout all time. So, just with that being said, the boy Wop, he's one of my most inspiring people. One of the most inspirational people, I should say, to me. Just because it's no way Gucci Mane should be on the level he on. No way Gucci should be on the level that he on, but he is. It's no way Gucci should be doing the things that he doing, but he is. Despite, like, you know, offsets, despite setbacks, despite personal, you know what I'm saying? Like, getting in his own way, he still made it. He still did what he did. He made it way, came up how he came up. He ain't changed for nobody. He did it his way. Gucci, one of the most inspiring people to me ever. Number 3, Jeff. Sex. Thugger. Young Sex. Man, listen. Jeffrey story. I'ma just be honest, like, Jeffrey's story was one of the most impossible stories ever. At the South Side, you see what I'm saying, had, like, what, 10 brothers and sisters, something like that? But it's not really that for me when it comes to Jeff. What really got to me about Jeff was he did not care. I don't know if y'all remember, but like coming up, I remember when I was like in 6th grade, people was out there calling Jeff like gay. They was saying thug, gay. And he had like a campaign where you was either rocking with Jeff one thigh wild or you just would call it, you know what I'm saying, you hating on him. And it's like, when you see a person, he defied the odds. Like, people calling Jeff gay, they was saying his music sucked. They was saying he can't do this, he can't do that. And man, he stuck at it. throughout all the crazy stuff people were saying, talking bad about him. But you know what he did? He didn't care about what other people had to say. He just had a vision in his mind, and he went and he got it. That speak to me, because it's like he did not submit. He did not stop. He just said, you know what? I got a vision in my heart, and I see my vision playing out like this, and I'm going to play it out just how I see it. And he did just that. You look back at 2013, 2012, when he was coming up, everybody calling him this, down the third. You come 5, 6, 7 years later, man, he one of the biggest artists ever. Like, period. What I want to say, they said he was, didn't they say he was like the most influential artist of the 2010s? They said he was the most influential artist of the 2010s or something like that. And it's like, only a few years ago, they were just saying that man can't make, he suck, he gay, his music, can't do this. Who gonna listen to his music trash? And come down the road, literally 6, 7 years later, this man the hottest on the planet. Free him, by the way, but he locked up now. But it's just like, when you look at a story like that, this brother, he just went hard. He just said, I got a vision, I got a dream, and I'm going to accomplish that dream, and I'm going to do it my way. You see what I'm saying? He did not conform to people's standard. He didn't care if people called him gay. He didn't care if people said his music sucked. He didn't care about none of that. And I think that's why he's so big now, because, man, that cat right here is an impossible person. This man coming out of Atlanta, like putting on different type clothing, you know what I'm saying? He's saying music, and he put it in a whole different realm. But like, if you look at it, he changed the whole landscape of the music industry. Stuff like that is just like, bruh, how can you not love the boy Thug? Like, he called himself Jeffrey, like, he just did it his way. He did it his way. And I want to say, like, even the dress he put on for the Jeffrey album cover, it's in some like fashion museum. Like, that man was who he was, and he made a impact like none other. And then to use that impact, of course, like the right way, put on other people, put on artists. You know, it's a plethora of different artists Young Thug put on, but that would have never happened if he tried to conform to the standard. I'm gonna just do it my way, bro. And if they call me sweet, and they call me sweet. If they call me fruity, they call me fruity. If they say my music suck, hey, my music just suck. They say my music this, down the third, and it just is. And it is what it is, period. Ain't no big deal. I'ma just do what I do. This how I see it. That's why I love Haitian slang, because Young Thug literally put it down what it is. He said, I cheated on my fears. I broke up with my doubts. Man, I got engaged with my faith. And now I'm marrying my dreams. Now, what he did, bro. He didn't care what people say. He cheated on the doubts. Should I not? Cheated on his fears. Whatever his fears was. He got engaged. Said, me and Jesus gonna do this together. Now he married his dreams. And his dreams still last, and they still going on to this day. It ain't stopped yet. Like the boy said in what that song, Digit, don't stop and keep going. And hustle don't stop and keep going. But nah, and that boy Thug Jeff a whole different type person. Like, he in a different category, different catalyst league, just because he did it and he did not conform. He saw a vision and he chased it. You see what I'm saying? He chased after the vision. That just really it get me going. It grind my gears. That really turned me on to see somebody just go hard and do the thing that they do. It's just like, man, if he can do it, she can do it, you can do it, I can do it. You got to cheat on your fear, break up with your doubt, get engaged with your faith, and then marry your dreams. You see what I'm saying? And if God put a dream in your heart, just chase it. Like, that one thing I learned from Young Thug, just chase a dream. If it's in your heart, then chase it. Can't care about what people got to say. You can't be worrying about what other people got to say. You got to just do what you feel like. That's just what it is. Number 4, Bailin Levine, excuse me. Man, I remember the first time I seen bro video. The first time I ever watched Bailin Levine was, I was 17. I was going into my freshman year at Georgia State University. And like, I don't know, how many people y'all done went to college, but I can speak for me. At that time, it's like, I just graduated high school. Is college gonna be fun? What's it gonna be like? Like, am I gonna like it? Do I even want to go for real? Like, like, what am I doing? What am I really doing? You see what I'm saying? And I came across his video, and I'm looking, I'm like, man, he was my age, 17, 18 years old. He wasn't being somebody he wasn't. He was just out there being him. And I remember I was 17 back then. I'm 21 now. I was 17 back then, looking like, man, I want to do what this man doing, bro. Because I want to sound like verbatim, but I just wanted to be me and make money being me. he was making money just being him. I'm like, dang, shouted hard. You know, the first time I seen him, I'm like, bruh, he funny. He wasn't trying to be nobody else. He was just being Balin Levine. He was just being him. So that really spoke to me. That really spoke to my heart. I'm like, wow, bruh had a dream. Even before I even knew his story, I could see in his eyes, man, he had a real dream and he went to go get it. And couldn't none stop him from getting that dream. So I'm like, wow. But the most inspirational part about Balin for me is just like, he really had one of them crazy stories. Like, he had a dream, chased it, and the dream got him in trouble. He had a dream, chased after the dream, and it got him in trouble. It got him kicked out of school. But instead of him giving up, caving in, quitting, complaining, talking about how he was a victim, talking about how he was this, how he was that, you know what Balin did? He kept going. Balin kept going, bruh. He said that mama didn't believe in him, dad didn't believe in him, his whole community is shunning him out, but yet and still, he found it somewhere. He dug deep in his heart, and he said, you know, I'm gonna keep, you know what? I'm gonna just keep moving. I'm gonna do what I see in my hope, in my vision, in my mind, in my heart. I'm gonna do what I do because I want to do it. He didn't do it to make people happy. He didn't do it to people please. He didn't do it to try to be a cool kid. He didn't do it, you know what I'm saying, to be the man. He just did it because he wanted to. He had a dream in his heart and he chased after it. You see what I'm saying? And I'm like, what can make a person, you know, just keep going like that? And, you know, Balin just said he just saw it. He knew he knew that was for him. It was no ifs, ands, or buts about should I do this or can I do this. Balin said, you know what? I'm going to go get to it. Period. I ain't playing. I'm not tripping. I'm not worrying about none of that. My mama don't believe in me. My dad don't believe in me. My whole community done showing me out. My whole people done just Xing me out. They said, bro, you're not going to make it. You know, and we're not going to support you while you trying to make it. And get what he did? He made it. What made it? I'm like, that's crazy. Looking at this boy's story from 17, 18, 19, 20. I just turned 21 last week. But looking at it from all these different years, and all he speak about, bro, I just worked hard. I went at it. I kept moving. I kept going. I just said, you know what? I'm going to keep moving. I'm going to keep doing what I'm going to do. And he did, and he made it. You know, I got to, like, I get big, that's one of the first people I'm doing the video with. I'm collabing with Balin Levine first off top. I already got so many ideas for me and Balin when we get together. I see and I feel his energy. I know where he's coming from. That's going to be one of the first people I collab with, period. Because he hard, I rock with the energy. He just got a dream. He fulfilled that dream. Was there obstacles on the way? Yes. Was it challenges along the way? Yes. I remember mama didn't believe in him. He got kicked out of school. Girlfriend broke up with him. He kept going. And I mean, you know, that's just faith. That's all that is faith. Like, I believe in what I believe in. With me, that's why I'm so big on, like, chase your hopes and your dreams, because it's God given. And God said in his book, he's saying his word, blessed is the man who trusts in the Lord. If you trust in what people say, you trust in what everybody else got to say, then you're going to fail. But if you trust in him and say, Jesus, I know for a fact you put this hope in my heart. I know for a fact you put the dream in my heart. I'm going to just focus on you. Colossians 3:1. Do not be distracted by the things you see. Don't be distracted by the natural realm. Be focused on heavenly realities. Be focused on the heavenly realm. You see what I'm saying? That's the key. That's just what Balin did. He wasn't focused on what he seen. He was just focused on what he had in his heart. God told me, focus on what I put in your heart. Focus on the heavenly realm. Focus on the things I bless you with. You've been blessed with every spiritual blessing. So that's what I go hard with. That's what Balin went hard with, and he made a way. He hasn't stopped yet. He's still going hard. You did. And so, for sure, that boy Balin hard. Number 5. I'm on 6. I'm on 6. I'm on 5. I think I'm on number 5. Either way, number 5. Excuse me. I was listening to a recording of myself the other day. I'm like, man, it's gonna be hard for them to understand what I'm saying. So I gotta kind of like make my words more clear and precise so y'all can hear what I'm saying. But number 5, Big Dave from I think his name Derek, but Derek from Big Dave's Cheesesteaks. Man, I'm gonna tell you, like, I first came across. First of all, I'm a big, huge foodie. I love food. I love food from North America, South America, Asia, Africa, anywhere. I love food, period. I don't care where you're from. Mediterranean food, Indian food, Mexican food, chicken baked, chicken stewed, chicken and grits, chicken and shrimp, chicken and rice. I love all that. I love it. Big Dave Cheesesteak, 2017. I came across his brother's Instagram page. He know what he's doing on that grill. You get what I'm saying? So what hooked me was the deliciousness of what the cheesesteak was looking like. What kept me was, man, bro had a real story behind him. From 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, I done seen this brother whole come up, even before he was, you know what I'm saying, the national attention he was getting, even before he was doing the big old things he was doing. I was looking at his story just like, man, that boy know what he doing on the grill. But it changed from Shawty know what he doing on the grill to like, man, that boy right here got a real plan in place. Like, he got a real dream. And just looking at that story progress really inspired me, because he was in Doraville for the longest. Like, if y'all don't know what Doraville is, that's like in DeKalb County. I want to say it's like close to Stone Mountain. I don't know. I don't spend too much time over there. I spend all my time over Keller Road, Gresham, Glenwood, Boulder Crest, Kirkwood, all throughout the east side. On the real though, like, the boy, he was in Doraville and he was in this convenience store. Like, he was like, you know how you walk into the convenience stores and you can have like a restaurant or like a side pocket store on the side of the convenience store. Sometimes they put like a Hardee's on the side, McDonald's, but his was on the, you know, the end of the convenience store. I was looking at this man like, bruh, he hard. But then I was seeing he had a real business plan. He had a real hope. He had a real goal, a real dream. And he was putting that on his Instagram. And I was looking at this cat like, man, that boy right there know what he's doing. You could tell he was doing everything with a premeditated, preconceived notion of, I see where big days can be at. In the Atlanta restaurant scene, probably even on the world global scene, he has an idea and a vision of what big day cheesesteaks could be like. 2017, 2018, 2019. I seen his progress just go up and up and up. God real. I want y'all to understand that God real. Cause from 2017 to 2019, I did not have a big day cheesesteak. But get what? As soon as I was about to go into Georgia State, Big Day opened up the Atlanta location, which is literally right on Georgia State's campus, bro. Man, I'm like, Jesus, you real for sure. You looking out for me. You love me. But that even more so gave me like a front eye, like what this boy had going on. Going in and out of the Big Day cheesesteak in Atlanta, I'm like, can see up front how, you know, his employees working, his business is run. And it's just it's a business, like it's a set in stone thing. Like, bro, I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do. And when you hear him talk, when you hear him speak, he say, man, I had to cut out the party. I had to get focused. I had to focus up. I had to cut out the BS and the nonsense. Bro, I had to just go get it. I just had to go get it. And like, from seeing how even now, I remember when he opened up, it called Dinky's, I think. It's a spot he opened up with a lady from Slutty Vegan. They collabed and came together and made a restaurant in Atlanta. And when I saw that, that just made my heart leap. I said, that's crazy. He came up from, I seen him come from Doraville out in Atlanta and being like recognized nationally for his brand, collaborating with another nationally recognized brand in Atlanta, a restaurant, and they came together and just showed like unity in the culture. Seeing something like that really inspired me to say, man, really, bro, you can do it no matter your circumstance, what you came from. Bruh came from Philly down to the A, posted up in Doraville, and just put it all on Instagram for y'all to see. So I seen from Instagram, like, his grind, his work ethic, him coming up, him going hard. And it paid off, literally paid off. He was one of the #1 selling restaurants throughout the COVID pandemic. He done got national recognition. He done got all types of different accolades, bro. Just simply doing what he felt in his heart. That's just, I mean, that's one of the biggest, most inspiring things I could ever have seen in life. Because he had a dream, he went and he got at it. Period. That's it. He had a dream, he got it. He said, cut out the nonsense, cut it out. And I was fortunate enough to see that from, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, I'm 21 now. Almost 6 years, bro. Looking at his story and, like, seeing, bro, it can be done. It can be done. And he was just trapping out of a convenience store. Now he got, like, 3 restaurants now throughout the Atlanta area. And he's only getting bigger. It's only getting bigger. And it's just like, wow, you can do it no matter the circumstances. And it just spoke to me because it's like, wow, I get to see this up front on Instagram, in person. You see what I'm saying? It just made, like I said, it just made my heart jump for joy. Got me super excited. You can really do this when you put your mind to it. And it can come from any circumstance. Just got to go for it. And that really spoke to me from him. Girl, being with you is my favorite thing. So now I know I'm on number 6. Number 6, man, none other than Quality Control CEO P. QCP, man. That's another one. Like, if you know me, you know, bruh, like, QCP, then just looking at his stories and even helped me personally, like take my game up from this level to the next level. He just one of them people like, bruh, all these people had these impossible stories, but they made a way. QCP just like, I always been in love with Atlanta culture. You see what I'm saying? I always just loved it. I mean, probably because I'm from here, but I've always just appreciated and embraced like the fact that we gonna do what we gonna do, and we gonna be the best at it. That's why I even got this dream. Like I see where the film industry can go, and I see what a booming film industry can do to, and you have a booming film industry that really feed into almost every other industry is around, like the food industry, hospitality, even like we go into the tech unit. The film industry literally can take all those to the next level. And what really got me about QCP was, man, this brother came out of the dirt, came out of nothing, and he done made one of the most successful rap labels in history ever. Quality Control. You know him and Coach K. What really get me about him was not even his come up, but how he has been handling, the big level that he on. Like, I ain't never seen him have no bad business. I ain't never seen him try to just bombard people or, box people or fence people in. He always been a helping hand, like, hey, bro, I'm gonna help you out. Or like, hey, let's not be all up out front with what we do. Let's keep it behind the scene. Let's keep it cool. Let's keep it kosher. But at the same time, he'll give you like little bits and pieces of game if you looking and paying attention. And, even from that front, like he made one of the biggest rap labels ever in history. You see what I'm saying? I know for a fact he done probably inspired millions of people around the world. Just, I mean, he done signed Amigo, the Baby, Lil Yachty. All these different acts that he has, bro, literally came from the A. He kept it in the A, and not only about that, but he then took it to a whole nother level. A whole nother level. QC, Quality Control, do numbers like that rivals not even imprint labels, but actual labels like Sony, like Universal. Talking about Universal. Like Universal, like Capitol Records, like Atlantic Records. They doing numbers that rival those numbers, and they're an imprint label. They're like what they signed with Motown, something like that. But they rival these big dogs, bro. And they are he said out his own mouth, we run our business like a small business. But yet we rivaling the biggest dogs has been doing it since the 1800s. And it's like, whoa, that's magnanimous. Never been seen before. I mean, it had been seen before, like with Cash Money, Bad Boy and all that. But I'm saying like, bruh, for him to put together the type of talent he put together, keep that in Quality Control. Literally, he literally got all his stuff in Quality Control. Everything is in control. Everything is moving the way it's supposed to move, going the way it's supposed to go. Everything happening the way it's supposed to happen. QCP just say, you know what, we're gonna keep it cool. And then he done diversified, and they diversified in the film. He done entrepreneur, so he done got other different assets going. And he just a real just poster boy and like, hey man, this how you handle your business on this tight level. Now I respected and looked up to it because he never tried to flex on nobody. He never tried to, be like he was bigger than anybody. He always just wanted to show love. He always just was, I'm looking to put somebody on. I'm about the artist's development. I'm about, the development of the business more so than the flexing and the stunting and showing everything. Let me just, stay in my lane and be who I am. And then the money gonna come to me. Whatever you looking for gonna come to you when you stay in your lane and you do what you supposed to do. And I got that for QCP. He done made this larger than life business that don't even seem like it should be real. But it is. It's Quality Control music. And they got some of the hottest acts out. The City Girls, Lil Baby, Lil Yachty, Migo, Icewear Vezo. They got Icewear Vezo too. I don't even listen to bro music, but I know he sound with QC because I rock with P like that. And, people gonna rock with what they feel is real. That's genuine. QCP genuine, so I rock with him, and I just rock with him, and it's on a whole nother level what he's doing with his company, what he's doing with his conglomerate now. It's a real big business, and he just said, you know what? Throughout all of it, I'ma just stay cool and be me. I'ma just be who I am. Everybody I put on my inspiration list: Rollo, Aiden Levine, Young Thug, Gucci. Man, they all looking and bless and help other people. And all it take is who gonna just, can you go through the storm and rain and do what QCP did? Can you go through the storm and rain and just be who you are? And QCP just stayed true to who he was, and he just said, I'm gonna go through the storms and rain, and now he reaping the fruits of his labor. He sowed the seeds and he reaping the seed. He sowed the seed and he reaping the fruit. Straight up. That's what it is. Number 7. Is Zendaya. It got to be Zendaya. Z, shot it hard. I can't even lie, like, she hard. She just one of them people. You got some people in your life that you seen on the big screen, And it's just like, they just speak to me. She just, one of them people, like, she just speaks to, I get her. I get what she trying to portray. I understand it. It makes sense to me. I understand what she doing. I rock with it 1,000 wow. To the utmost degree, I just rock with Shawty. It's never for me has been nothing like, you know, she's so pretty, she's so cute. It ain't never been nothing like that. I always just rock with her movies and her creativity. She just breaking the barriers. And she was the first black Mary Jane in Marvel Universe history, period. Marvel Cinematic Universe or the comic books. She was the first black MJ, period. You know, she does history breaking stuff like that on a consistent basis. I'm like, man, I get her. It makes sense to me. It ain't never really been like, she sold this, that, and the third, you know, I want to just meet her. Nah, it's like, bro, I really rock with your move. I really rock with your creative vision. I really rock with, like, she confident. She move with confidence. She creative. She saying, I'm going to do it like this. I'm going to have it like that. And she handle her business. I remember even when she had started doing Casey Undercover, like, she sat down with the Disney executives and said, hey, we're going to do it like this. Hey, we're going to get it done like that. We're going to do ABC by doing XYZ. We're going to handle it like that. And they said, okay, whatever you want. That's a 17, 18, 19-year-old girl negotiating her own contracts like that with the big bosses of Disney. You see what I'm saying? And she just keep going hard. Like, she set the precedent and she stays there. That's who she is. Like, man, just saying that for me, it just really just sparked me, because it's like, I wanna work with her and see what we could come up with if we was to work creatively. I want to see what we can do together. If we take her genuinity and take, you know, my creative vision and her and my genuinity, what can we get from that? You know, I just want to see, like, I would just like to sit and talk with her. Because it's like, she do these, you know, things, and it's just like, she just living life. She not trying to be nobody. She not trying to, you know, be the biggest, I'm this, I'm that. Nah, she just like, I'm a BZ. I'm a BZ and that. And that's what she gonna be. She just is that. I'm like, I just sit back and look like, man, Shawty been doing this since I was, what, 10? They started doing Shake It Up when I was 10. She just always consistently went from next level to next level to next level to next level to next level past the stars. And she only like 27 years old now. Just showing you, like, bro, be who you are. You got a dream, just be you. Stop trying to do it how it's supposed to be done. I'm going to do it like this way. No, do it the way you see it. Zendaya saw it a certain way and she did it a certain way. And she's doing it a certain way. I would just like to sit and see, you know, just meetings, just like, hey, let's write a script, let's see what we come up with. Hey, let's put this on camera, see what it come up with. You know, I'm gonna meet her one day, and I'm gonna do some work with her. I'm gonna meet her one day, I'm gonna make movies with her, write movies, you know, we're gonna have all type of different stuff going on. But on a creative level, you know, even to show Euphoria, like, it's hard. Like, she breaking barriers and boundaries with that. She a lady doing it too. It's just a different level. You see what I'm saying? Like, she just saying, I'm gonna do it and I'm gonna do it. And she doing it and she doing it, period. She not trying to be nothing else. She not trying to front. She not trying to be nobody else. She's just being Z. I'm being Zendaya Coleman. You did. And that's what she doing, straight up. And I rock with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna always be there. And like, whatever movie she released, whatever show she drop, I'm gonna be watching it. I don't watch Euphoria like that because it's a little, you know, creepy to me. And, you know, I don't really rock with that type of stuff. But, you know, as far as anything else she done drop, I'm watching it 10,000 wow. Whatever she got coming in the future, I rock with her. You know what I'm saying? I rock with her the long way. Yeah, for sure. Next, RDC World. Man, it's a lot I can say about them brothers, man. You know, I'm just gonna keep it 100. Like, I'm not even big on it for the anime. I'm not even big on it because of the, you know, not on that front, not on that tip. Man, these dudes really, like, took us what they did and they just put it on camera. That's how they came up. And they worked hard at it. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, these boys grown men putting on anime costume. This who we are, and we gonna be who we gonna be. Just, you know, it kind of like what I was saying about Thug is really for them too. Like, why I rock with it. Y'all boys is grown up. You see what I'm saying? Like, doing these things that y'all doing. But that's not stopping them. It's no stigma trying to stop them. Like, we can't do this, we can't do no. They just who they are, and they just drop videos, and they just and the videos they dropped, they did numbers. Wow, because they had a vision and they chased it. They chased it, that vision. They saw the star and they went for the star and they reached it. And when I look at RDC World, it's like, man, you can tell, like, even them, they got a plan, a vision. They want to get to the TV level. They want to, you know, have a production company, make films, you know, shoot TV shows, have all these different things going on. They're not trying to, you know, fit into no mold. They're just who they are. And they done took what they got going on, which was a subset, and they done made it the mainstream. Like, they were a big part of why you know, a lot of people start watching anime more, becoming more outspoken about all the different type of things that got to do with anime. They got to do with whatever they own. I don't really know too much about all that because I don't get into all that, but I can rock with their vision though. And then they just super creative. They just like got a vision and they chase after that vision. I mean, I repeat myself a lot, but it's just like that's what it is. These boys, the way I interpret what they do is like they don't care about what their mom, their dad, their aunt, their friends, folks on the internet got to say. They're just like, look, we find this X, Y, and Z fun, so we're gonna put that on the camera. We are like this, so that's what we're gonna put on the camera. And they not trying to be something they not. They not trying to act a certain way. They're not trying to, they just like, look, I'm gonna be who I am. I'm gonna be RDC World. Citcamp Sedo gonna be Citcamp Sedo LaFlare. Neo LaFlare, the chosen one, the man that Jesus loved. They gonna be who they are. I'm gonna be who I am. Period. It show you like, bro, if you got a hope, even if it's all out in the moon and people calling you lame and like, bro, what is y'all on? And bro, you really goofy. What that matter? You can come whatever. I still want to do it, and I'm gonna do it. And guess what? It paid off, and it continually paying off for them. Like it progressively pays off. Came into contact with LeBron James. They done met J. Cole. All that type of stuff they did just because they said, you know what? I got a dream in my heart. I got a vision in my heart. So I'm gonna chase that vision. And look where it got them. They didn't put no cut on it. They didn't try to act like, okay, I'm gonna do it like this, or maybe we should do it like that. Nah, they said we gonna do it this way. This the way we see it. This the way we gonna do it. They executed that vision, and now they on top of the moon. If you looking at fearlessness, and to me, I know I couldn't be doing what they do. I couldn't do that. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to, but that with the stuff that they be putting on, the production they put on, I couldn't do that. And it's a lot of stuff I can't do, but that, I would have to really, 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 really step out my comfort zone to do that. But they doing it though, and they succeeding at it. They are who they are, and they're being exactly who they was, who they were created to be. So, I always get honor where honor is due. They inspire me just to show me like, bro, it don't matter. Be as goofy, as silly, as funny as you want to be, bro. And that's gonna be the very thing that pay off for you. When you try to be something you're not, when you try to, put a cut on it, when you try to, maybe let's stifle it down, that's when you're gonna fail. But when you say, I'm gonna be me, period, unlimited me, that's when you're gonna see the success. Being you though, not being somebody else. Like I can't be them, but I can be me. You can't be me, but you can be you. You can't be RDC Real, but you can be you. I can't be nobody else but me, and you can't be nobody else but you. They can't be nobody else but them. So they just do what they do. You get what I'm saying? RDC World do what they do, and that's what they are. And like they say, real dream change the world. How you can't rock with that, man? That's real business. Real dream change the world for life and after. You get what I'm saying? Last but definitely not least, Tyler Perry, man. I can't speak for everybody, but I know for me, I've been watching Tyler Perry ever since I was like 3 4 and 5 years old. And the unrealisticness of his story, if you ever just dive into it. See, I'm a real geek and a nerd when it comes to that type of stuff. I love getting into stories and seeing what are human beings who just like me. They got the same type of thumb I got. They got the same eyelashes. They got the same eyebrows and hair. And they got the same nose, teeth, tongue, feet. We got the same everything. We got the same brain. I didn't say the same mindset, but the same brain. And so, what do human beings do that have the same things I have to become great? And when you look at the unrealisticness of Tyler Perry's story, that's gonna. I know up until I'm in my 70s, I'm gonna be looking for Tyler Perry for inspiration. Like this cat came out of an abusive household. He was molested as a child. Everything that could go wrong for a child, basically, it went wrong for him. Right? Then on top of that, he moved from New Orleans, came to Atlanta after that terrible childhood he had, and said, you know what? I see a dream of me making plays, making movies, making TV shows, all these different things. And I just came from this abusive household, this household that's really an area that gave no hope. Come to Atlanta, so I'm gonna chase his dream. Start chasing the dream, and he become homeless. Think about it. This don't even sound real, but it happened. Think about chasing the dream, and he become homeless. And guess what? He stayed down till he came up. I don't know how he did it. Man, look, I do not know how he did that, bro. And throughout that process, throughout that journey, he never let it kill him. He didn't let it kill his passion. He didn't let it kill his dream. He didn't let it kill the things that God put in his heart. It's just that story right there to me is just, it's inspiring because it seems so unrealistic. He came from dirt, got treated like dirt, moved from dirt to more dirt, became homeless, talk about how he couldn't eat on a consistent basis, lived in his car, but yet still he went and he kept going. But now you look at that and you look at the stuff that he got going on now. Tyler Perry is a one man. Looking at that type of stuff and understanding that how some way he able to get, I know he got through it because he said, man, I depend on the Lord. I depend on Jesus. You know, even though time looked as tough, even though time looked as bad, even though time looked like he was going to roll over and just die, he didn't. And he made it because he kept going. He made it because he kept going. Man, if you got a dream in your heart that you know is bigger than you. Now, of course, Tyler Perry didn't make them studios by himself. He done had many people helping him. He did not did it by himself, but it was his vision that allowed those people to see, hey, we can help Tyler fulfill what's in his heart. Even if we're talking about like acceptance, you know what I mean? He was another person, put on a dress, you know, act like an old lady. Had people talking about he wanted this, talking about he wanted that, he's talking about this, that, and the third, trying to slander his name. TP said, you know what? F all that. I'm going to keep going hard with what I say in my heart. Even though I'm homeless, I'm going to keep going hard with what I say in my heart. You know, I got the past of a troubled past, and like not troubled, but a terrible, abysmal past. I'm going to keep going hard with what I say in my heart. And it paid off. And then it paved the way for like the great actors and actresses we see today. It paved the way for a lot of different things we see today just because I can see what Tyler see and we gonna get it. And they got it. You know, and of course, like my whole thing is I wanna, you know, wanna own studio. I'm gonna own studios. I'm gonna make Atlanta like one of the biggest film cities in history. That's my dream. That's my vision. That's what I'm gonna do. To make Atlanta, Georgia, one of the biggest film conglomerates in the United States. Well, it already is, but we can take it to the next level because it opens up the door for a lot of different people, and it allows people who feel like they can't make it to LA, they can't make it to New York. Maybe you from Alabama, maybe you from Mississippi, or you from down there in Baton Rouge or something like that, and you can't make it to LA, you can't make it to New York, you can't make it to Chicago. But you know what? I can drive to Atlanta. And you got a vision and dream in your heart, I can do the same thing Tyler Perry doing. I can do the same thing Citcamp Sedo doing. I can do the same thing my heroes doing. Right? And that's my dream, to open up the door for other people via creativity, via, you know, studios, film, all that type of stuff. And what Tyler Perry did is a direct correlation to what I want to do. And it's like, wow. I didn't have the childhood he had. I had a pretty good childhood. I had, you know what I'm saying? I had to make ways for myself, but I still did what it took. Tyler Perry doing what it takes. That has got me tongue-tied in a bit. Tyler Perry done did what it took. You see what I'm saying? I'm doing what it takes. And it's just, you got to keep going through it. I mean, the storms and rain, it's not gonna last. Like, and I told you, my whole life is based off the Lord, like off of Christ. Isaiah 26:3, he will keep in perfect peace all who trust in him. He will keep in perfect peace all who trust in him, all whose thoughts are fixed on him. The Lord know where he wants you to be at, but you got to go through it. You have to go through them tough times. Like all of the people I talked about that inspired me, that went through tough times and made it through them tough times, and they just like, you know what? We gonna do what we gonna do, period, point blank. We not trying to be nobody else. We not gonna do it their way. We not gonna do what society tell us to do. We not gonna do what people tell us to do. We're going to do what's in our heart. We're going to fulfill what God has placed in us, and that's life. Believe it. Just because things are tough don't mean that you can't get it done. That's one thing I learned from Tyler Perry. That I don't know a situation tougher than what Tyler Perry had to go through. But he got through it though. I don't know a situation personally, you know what he had to go through a whole lot. But he made it. You did. And you know. That's it for this video. Hey, listen, man. You got a dream, chase it. That's what my whole campaign is about. You got a dream, chase it. You see what I'm saying? Go for it. You can do it. Bye.
That this inspires you to know that you can dream it, you can do it, you can believe, you can build anything you want. God bless you. All right, now get out. Get out. Thank you. It's been great seeing you. I appreciate